Hello, Elvis. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon. Fine. And you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Good. Very good.
Hello, Victor. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon. I'm sorry for arrival late. I
Don't
have
worry.
problem.
We are just beginning. No
Great.
problem.
Thanks.
Hello, Cesar. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, teacher. I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm great. Thank you. So let's start, guys. Please open your books, students' books. It's the beginning of Unit 10. It's page 64, please. Open your book to page 64. Okay, so this unit, what sports do you like? I hope you like sports, guys. So let's start talking about these sports. In the snapshot exercise 1, we have this listening activity. Look at the images. We have different sports. So pay attention, please. Listen to the audio, guys.
Unit 10. What sports do you like? Page 64. Exercise 1. Snapshot. Listen and practice. Sports quiz.
Brazil's favorite sport is soccer. Their second favorite is...
Mexico's favorite sport is soccer. Their second favorite sport is...
Canada's favorite sport is ice hockey. Their second favorite sport is...
South Korea's favorite sport is basketball. Their second favorite sport is...
So here we have different countries like Brazil. They mention their favorite sport for Brazil obviously is soccer. But what about the second one? Is it tennis, volleyball, or swimming? I don't know. Mexico. Yes, Cesar, tell me.
No, I say volleyball for Brazil.
Oh, maybe volleyball is
so.
an option. Yes. Mexico as Brazil, favorite sport is soccer. But the second favorite sport in Mexico, football, hockey, baseball. Canada's favorite sport is ice hockey. Their second favorite sport could be basketball, ice skating, or snowboarding. And finally, sorry, we have South Korea. South Korea's favorite sport is basketball, but their second favorite sport is bike riding, hiking, or soccer. So, answer this quiz and then we will check the answers. Answer please on your books or notebooks.
Teacher,
Yes,
what mean hiking?
Hiking is when you go to a mountain and you
Senderismo.
walk and explore the mountain. Yes, in Spanish, senderismo. Thank you, Elvis.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys. Well, let's see. Elvis, what's the Brazil's second favorite sport?
In Brazil's, their second favorite is volleyball.
Volleyball. Okay. Cesar, what about Mexico?
For Mexico, basketball. Baseball.
Okay. Excellent. Victor, Canada.
In Canada, their second favorite sport is basketball.
Basketball, perfect. And Elvis, in South Korea?
It's soccer.
Okay, excellent, guys. I'm pretty sure that you were able to see the answers. So, those are the favorite sports. In Brazil, we have very good volleyball players, women and men, in the court and on the beach. In Mexico, there's a very strong tradition for baseball. Maybe football too. There are a lot of people who play football, especially in universities. But we have big fans in baseball. Maybe because of Toro Valenzuela in the USA, playing in USA, I think Dodgers or I don't know. Canada, well, The first is ice hockey, but the second is has nothing to do with cold weather like ice skating or snowboarding. I think it's surprising because it's basketball. And in the case of South Korea, their favorite sport is basketball and then soccer, different to China and maybe Japan, where I think it should be a martial art like karate or kung fu or something. But in South Korea, it's different. Okay, so Elvis, do you like sports?
I like sport volleyball.
So pilots and volleyball you like. Do you
Yes.
practice them?
Pues ahorita no me da tiempo de practicar, ¿no? Pero pues
So in this moment, I don't have time. Oh, okay, well, that's a shame. I hope in the future you have more time. Cesar, what about you? If you like sports, which one is your favorite?
My favorite sport is soccer and basketball.
Do you play them?
Yes, but I like seeing on TV football, baseball, many sport like F1, Formula One. I
Okay.
like so much. Yes.
So what has happened with Checo Perez? Why he's not in the podium anymore?
He have a bad car right now.
Oh.
The car, because he's a great driver or pilot. How do you say?
Pilot.
Pilot. Yes, it's a great pilot. At the start the season, they have a great car and is they take a good qualifying. So it's a great race. They make a great race, but right now is he have a bad car.
He has a bad car. Maybe because
Yes.
all the pieces are for the Verstappen car.
Yes, is that all Mexican we think.
Okay, fantastic. Very good. What about you, Victor? Do you like sports?
Yes, I like the football, soccer,
The soccer is your favorite.
my soccer, but I don't play. Only I have team. I coach
Mhm.
play siete soccer.
Oh, fantastic. Very good. That's great. Check this conversation. Let me erase. I didn't erase. When do you play all these sports? Okay, we have a young man here, athletic man with a basketball ball. Maybe he plays basketball. It's Victor and Tara. We have a conversation between these two people. Read the conversation in silence and listen to the pronunciation with the audio. Here we go.
Page 64. Exercise 2. Conversation. When do you play all these sports? Listen and practice.
So, Victor, what do you do in your free time?
Well, I really like sports.
Cool. What sports do you like?
My favorite sports are basketball, soccer, and tennis.
Wow, you're a really good athlete. When do you play all these sports?
Oh, I don't play them very often.
What do you mean?
I just watch them on TV.
Okay, Elvis. So, does Victor like sports?
Victor, your favorite sport is basketball, soccer, and tennis.
Okay, so yes, he likes sports. Yeah. And as you mentioned, his favorite sports are basketball, soccer, and tennis. Cesar, does he play well these sports? Is he a good athlete?
No, they like seeing, like watch them on TV.
Oh, perfect. Very good. So he doesn't play. Maybe he's only a coach potato.
Yes.
Okay.
Teacher, what is often?
seguido,
Listo.
regularmente.
Okay.
You're welcome. Okay, well, if we don't have any more questions with vocabulary, it's time to practice the conversation. So, Elvis, you are Tara. Victor, you are Victor. Please read the conversation out loud. 3, 2, go.
So, Victor, what do you do in your free time?
Well, I really like sports.
Cool. What sport do you like?
My favorite sports are basketball, soccer, and tennis.
Wow. You're really good athlete. When do you play all this sport?
Oh, I don't play them very often.
What do you mean?
I just watch them on TV.
Okay, fantastic. Very good. So, Elvis, repeat athlete.
Athlete.
Excellent. Athlete. Very good. That's great, guys. Now, it's time for practicing this vocabulary with sports. So, the activity is next. You will write a similar conversation like in the example on the book. So you will write, for example, so Cesar, what do you do in your free time? And Cesar, you will say, well, I really like sports. Cool, what sports do you like? And here you mention soccer and your favorite sports, maybe 3 of your favorite sports. And wow, you're a really good athlete. When do you play all these sports? And here you will change the answer. You will mention how often you play these sports, or maybe if you don't play, you can continue like I don't play them very often. Maybe just watch them on TV. So you will write a conversation in which you talk about the sports you like, or maybe if you don't like sports, what other activity you like. Okay, so this is the activity. Questions?
No.
Perfect. So remember, when we have this kind of exercises, the idea is that you speak English. Try to avoid using Spanish and focus on the activity. Before you go to this activity, let me say hello to Anna. Anna, good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you.
That's perfect. So, well, let's go to the activity. Remember, you have to have a conversation about the sports you like. And Anna, you will work with Elvis. Cesar, you will work with Victor. So guys, please accept the invitation.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Fine. Thanks.
Perfect. I have a question. We just talking about something, or we need a conversation. Okay.
Ahorita vamos a practicar esta.
Esa conversación. Okay. Vale. Entonces inicio yo como Sara. So.
Okay. Similar. Wow, you're really good. Athlete. When do you play all this sport?
Only don't play soccer.
Okay.
Only see soccer.
Oh.
I play training.
Okay. I see a picture of you in the beach with play soccer with your friends, right?
Excellent, student. So, Cesar, what can you tell me about Victor? What did he tell you?
He told me about they like football. He have a team, soccer team, like football 7. He play at the night with his friend.
Okay.
He practice the football. Yes.
So remember, he have a team? Not really. He has a team because it's he. He has a team. He plays soccer, or he plays Knight.
Okay, he has a team. Okay, he play. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, it's time to go with Elvis. Elvis, tell me about Anna. What did Anna tell you?
Ana, realmente, really, like to listen to music.
Okay. She likes music.
Likes to music. El type music que listen is música regional mexicana, rock, cumbias.
Okay, folkloric Mexican music. Rock, cumbias.
Y normalmente, o really, listen in the morning y ya, hasta ahí nos dio tiempo.
She normally listens to music in the morning.
In the morning.
Okay, excellent. Victor, tell me about Cesar. What did Cesar tell you?
Okay, Cesar likes many sports, but only practice soccer with your son.
Thank you, Cesar, because I don't have time for playing with my son. And if you play with him, thank you.
You're welcome.
His son.
Where?
With his son.
With his son. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Pues only. That's all.
It. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. And finally, Anna, what info did you get from Elvis? What did he tell you?
He's tell me and he's like he's go to the gym in the every day from the tarde. I don't know what to say tarde in English. I'm sorry.
Remember, in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Okay, so he goes to the gym in the afternoon. Excellent. Well, that's great. Students, thank you very much for this exercise. Remember, the ideal for this exercise is that you speak only English. Maybe you can use 1 or 2 words in Spanish when you have questions, but it's better if you omit using Spanish, only use English. Well, let's continue. Now, let's go back to the book, but, well, in this case, let me see. Yeah, it's going to be the workbook. Let's go to the workbook. Remember the workbook, you have the link for this book, and the page is going to be 56, exercise 1. Let's see if you have any problem or any situations with the comparatives and but wait a second, this is for the new unit. Wait, it's 1 page back. It's page 54. What sports do you like is the unit sports. Match these sports with the correct pictures. So we have number 1, we have a stick, a pole, and the sport for hockey is letter B. So we have basketball, bike riding, swimming, baseball, ice skating, hiking, soccer, tennis, and football. So please, if you don't have the book printed, copy the answers on your notebook. You have to write only 1 hockey, letter B, 2 basketball, and the corresponding letter. So please work individually on this exercise and we will check when you finish. Okay guys, so let's check the exercise A. Cesar, numbers 2, 3, and 4. Cesar, open your microphone.
Sorry, can you tell me?
Okay. Please give me the answers for numbers 2, 3, and 4.
For number 2, basketball F, bike riding H, swimming D.
Okay, thank you. Anna, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay, baseball is G. Ice skating is J. No sé bien.
Ice skating. Not okay. 7. Hiking.
Hiking is A.
Okay, pay attention. Ice skating is A.
And A.
And hiking is J. Okay?
J. Okay. Right.
Victor, numbers 8, 9, and 10.
Soccer is I, tennis is E, and football is C.
Okay, perfect. So here, let's see. We have F for basketball, perfect. D for swimming, good. Baseball, G. Ice skating, A. Hiking, J. Soccer for I. E is tennis, which is where? I cannot see it. Oh, I found it. E. And football is letter C. Yes? Soccer, I here. Okay, perfect, guys. Very good. Problems with these sports?
No.
Oh, okay, excellent. Well, let's continue on the next page. Exercise 2. Complete the conversation. Use the questions in the box. So let's read the questions one by one. Cesar, the first question, please.
Does your husband go snowboarding too?
Perfect. Anna, next.
What do you in the weekends?
What do you do on the weekends? Excellent. Victor, next.
What do you like to do in the summer?
Perfect. Elvis, next.
Who do you practice with?
Who do you practice with? Great. And Cesar, the last one.
What sport do you like?
What sports do you like? Excellent. Guys, do you understand all these questions, or do you have any problem with vocabulary or structure?
I have a question. How do you practice with?
Who do you practice with? This is the person. Who? Your brother,
Who?
your friends. Who do you practice with? When the preposition affects the question word, in this case, who, the preposition is at the end. In Spanish, we use the preposition before the question word. So we say in Spanish, with who do you practice? But in English, it has to be at the end. Who do you practice with? Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys. Well, now that we know these questions, it's time to complete the exercise. Pay attention. Katie and Isabella. Isabella says, I like to play sports. So the question is, what? What do you do on the weekends? Well, I like to play sports. So we have to put the correct questions in the spaces so that we can receive the answers that we have in the conversation. Okay, so please work individually on this activity and we will check your answers in 5 minutes. Okay, guys, finish? Let's see. Cesar, the next. I like to play sports. Really?
What sport do you like?
What sports do you like? Well, I love to go snowboarding. Perfect. Katie. Anna.
What do you like to do in the summer?
And the answer is no, he doesn't like cold weather. No, I don't think so. Pay attention to the answer.
Okay. Does your husband go snowboarding too?
Fantastic. Does your husband? Elvis, the next.
Voy.
Yes.
What sports do you like?
But we use that one in the top. What sports do you like? Well, I love to go snowboarding. So here we have to use a different one. The answer says, I like to play tennis when the weather is warm. So you have only 2 options.
Okay. What do you like to do in the summer?
Excellent. What do you like to do in the summer? And finally, Victor, the last one.
What do you practice with?
Who do you practice with? I practice with my sister. She loves tennis too. Excellent. Very good. These are the answers. Well, now that we have this one, in exercise 3, we have to unscramble the questions, then answer with your own information. We have you do like volleyball. The question should say, do you like volleyball? The answer, yes, I do, maybe, no, I don't. So what would be the question, Cesar, for number 2? Sports, what do watch you?
What sport do you watch?
Excellent. What sports do you watch? Question word. Excellent. So the question is for you, Cesar. What sports do you watch? And you say, I watch soccer. And what else?
Baseball, basketball, and Formula One.
F1. Perfect. Very good. So the next question is for Anna. You play sports, what do?
I play basketball.
I play basketball. Excellent. But what's the question to get this answer? You have to put these words in order to get the question.
The question. Ay, pero no entendí.
Okay. You have the words. You play sports, what, and do. You have to take these words and you have to put them in order to write a question. The answer for the question is I play basketball. So what's the question?
Okay. What play sports you
What?
do? Plays? What do you?
What do you? Close. But before you need what? Noun. What sports?
Play. What sports? What sports do you play?
Excellent. Yes, exactly. What sports do you play? And then you gave me the answer. I play basketball. Excellent. Elvis, what's the question number 4?
Aquí es how do you go often swimming?
Okay, remember the question to know the frequency of an activity is how what? If I want to know the frequency of an activity, the question is how often. No, the question is how often. I want to know the frequency. The question is how often. Like, ¿qué tan seguido? How often? How often what?
How often do?
Yes.
Do
you go swimming? How often do you go swimming? So imagine that you swim, or maybe you swim, Elvis. What's the answer for the question how often do you go swimming? Or maybe you don't swim. So how often do you go swimming?
I'm sometimes swimming.
Fantastic. So I sometimes go swimming. Oops. Yes, perfect. Okay. Victor, number 5.
How do you play with sports?
Who do you play? It's correct. Who do you play? Remember, the preposition is at the end of the question. So, who do you play sports? Preposition at the end with. Who do you play sports with? Okay, so Victor, answer. Who do you play sports with?
I play sport with my sister.
Excellent. Yes, I play sports with my sister or with my friends or with my family, etc. Questions, guys, or problems here? Okay, right. Well, let's continue. And let's go back to the student's book. The student's book, page 65 now. Page 65. And let's say hello to Jesus. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine.
Excellent. Well, page 65, student's book. We have the grammar focus. Pay attention to the grammar, guys.
Page 65. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Simple present WH questions.
What sports do you play?
I play soccer and basketball.
Who do you play basketball with?
I play with some friends from work.
Where do you play?
We play at a gym near the office.
How often do you practice?
We practice twice a week.
When do you practice?
We practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What time do you start?
We start at 6 in the evening.
So in this case, students, you have to remember what we want to know. What sports. And then you need the auxiliary. Do. What sports do you play? After the auxiliary, the subject, and then the verb in simple form. What sports do you play? So, because we are looking what sports? Well, in the answer is I play and what? Soccer and basketball. The next question is interesting. Remember, in English, when the preposition, in this case with, affects the question word, in this case who, different or opposite to Spanish, the preposition is at the end of the question, not at the beginning. In Spanish, we say with who. With who do you play basketball? But in English, with, which should be at the beginning, is at the end, because we have to begin the question with the question word. So, who do you play basketball with? I'm looking for a person or people who, with. Who do you play basketball with? I play with some friends from work. These are the people I play with. Where is looking for a place. Where do you play? We play at the gym near the office. This is the location where. How often is looking for the frequency. How often do you practice? We practice twice a week. The frequency is 2 moments in the week, 2 different days, twice a week. When is looking for a day. In this case, when do you practice? We practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if we want to know the specific time, we say what time. What time do you start? We start at 6 in the evening. Good. Well, it's time to continue. Now, exercise A. Complete the conversations with the correct WH question words, then practice with a partner. In this case, we want to know in the answer, about once or twice a week, 1 occasion or 2 occasions during a week. So I want to know the frequency. The question word to know the frequency is how often. How often do you go by riding? About once or twice a week. I love to go by riding. I go every Sunday. Really? Question. To know the answer, to have the answer, usually at about 10 in the morning. In this case, I want to know the specific time. So the question for a specific time is what time? Okay, guys, work on this exercise individually. We will check the answers in 6 minutes. Okay, guys, so I will show you the answers. If we have the answers, please check your work. The second, in number 1, is what time or when. What time do you go? When do you go? The next, for B, is who. Who do you go with? In number 2, we have what sports or what only. What sports or what do you like to watch? In the B, when do you usually watch soccer? And the last one is looking for a place. Where? Where do you usually watch it? At home? No, at my brother's house. He has a home theater. Okay, guys, do you have the answers? Do you have the answers, the correct answers? You can copy the answers from here. And Jesus, did you have problems? Jesus.
Yes, teacher.
Did you have any problems with the exercise?
No, teacher, no.
No problems. Okay, very good. These are the answers. So let's continue now with exercise B. complete the conversation with WH questions. Give me a moment, please. Okay, so we have the answer. I like a lot of sports, but I really love volleyball. To get this answer, the question needs to be, what sports do you like? So we have, I usually play with my sister and some friends. We practice on Saturdays. We start at about noon. We usually play at a sports club, but sometimes we play on the beach. Okay, so you will work in pairs for this activity. So let me create again. Elvis, you will work with Victor, Cesar with Jesus. Please accept the invitation. Perfect, guys. So let's start checking the answers. So Victor, what do you have for I usually play with my sister and some friends?
They say, when do you play? When do you play? Or when do you practice?
Okay, that's for the next, but the previous.
Sorry. This. Who do you play? Who do you play volleyball?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I usually play with my sister and some friends.
With, yeah, you are missing the preposition. Remember, with.
Yes, which. With.
So, who do you play volleyball with? Because in the answer it says I usually play with my sister and some friends. These are the next.
When do you practice?
Excellent.
We practice on Saturday.
Yes. Right. Jesus, the next.
What time do you start? We start at about noon.
Excellent. Elvis, the last one.
Where do you play?
Fantastic. Where do you play? Excellent. We usually play at a sports club, but sometimes we play on the beach. Oh my God, you are becoming a specialist in these questions, guys. Let's continue. And for exercise C, pair work. Ask your partner 5 questions about sports or other activities. Tell the class, what sports do you like? I don't like sports very much. Oh, what do you like to do in your free time? So let's talk about it. Free time activities. What do you like to do in your free time, Mike? Oh, well, I really like programming in my computer, reading, playing soccer, sometimes watching a series on Netflix. Okay, what kind of series do you like, Mike, watching on Netflix? Oh, well, I like watching horror series are my favorite, but I like all kind of series, especially those ones. I don't know why I like some series made in Spain, like Money Heist, which was really good for me, and there are some others that I've seen. Another is called El Internado, which it was really good, with Ana de Armas as one of the actresses in that series. So I really like it. Perfect. Then, when you finish, you will ask your classmate, and what do you like? What do you like to do, or what do you like doing in your free time? Oh, I like this and that, etc., etc. So, let's start having these conversations. And let's begin with Victor. Victor, you will work with Jesus. So, you have to ask questions about your free time activities. You have to ask follow-up questions to get more information. So come on, guys, start having a conversation about your free time activities or hobbies. 3, 2, go.
No, pues me quedé en shock.
How do you how do you sorry, what's your favorite sport favorite?
My sport favorite is taekwondo.
Good.
You are
very good.
Are you practice taekwondo? Or only see watch?
No te logré escuchar ahí bien.
Si lo practicas.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
How often do you practice Taekwondo?
When do you practice Taekwondo? When?
¿Cuándo?
Quiero
When do you
contestar
practice
de
Taekwondo?
manera periódica. I practice in
You can say
Monday.
I often practice.
I often practice.
Yeah, that's it. Very good. Now you ask Victor. Ask him back. Jesus ask Victor.
What do you like in your free time?
I practice running.
Sorry, teacher.
How often? ¿Qué tan seguido? How often do you go running? Repeat. How often do you go running?
How often do you running?
Always. In the morning, I go to run 5 km.
Cálmate, Víctor, si ni corres.
Aquí no saben las mentiras.
Para alcanzar el autobús.
Thank you very much, Victor. Thank you, Jesus. Cesar and Elvis, it's your turn.
Hi, Elvis.
Hi, Cesar.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like exercise in the gym every day.
Oh, how often do you practice?
Every day.
Oh,
Every day.
great. At what time do you start?
In the 6 and 7.
Oh, in the morning?
In afternoon.
Afternoon. Oh, great. After you finish the work.
Okay. Oh,
Great.
And you? And what do you sport?
Football, basketball. But I see on TV also baseball, Formula One, football, American football, and soccer, basketball. But I play soccer and basketball. That's my favorite.
Okay.
Yes. And I play on weekends, sometimes on weekends, or sometimes on days week, sometimes, because it depends of my work.
Okay. And do you like to in your free time?
Yeah, I watch TV. I like the movies, different kind of movies, but I prefer action and comedy movies. Yes.
And some favorite movie?
My favorite movie, well, it's many favorite, but also I like cartoon movie, like Cars. Do you remember Cars? That's one I like. Another, it's about cars, movies with cars, like Ferrari versus Ford. The movie Ferrari. The movie del juego a la pista. I don't from the play to the how do you say pista? Track. Yes. And the movie 60 seconds with Nicolas Cage, where he destroyed a Mustang, a classic Mustang.
Okay. Ok.
Yes, that's.
No sé si
that's
le seguimos
moment.
porque
Cesar, your
I
preferred
like
activity.
What? What,
Cesar,
Victor?
really, your preferred activity is play blackjack with Pancho at the night,
Oh,
all the night.
But this is another classroom.
Well, that's all for today, guys. Thank you very much. We have covered everything we had to cover in this class. Please keep practicing during the week and see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, guys.